So hello everyone, I'm joined by FNS from Team Envy. Team Envy has just come off a huge win against KRÜ to qualify for the playoffs of Masters Berlin. FNS, thank you for taking the time to have a little chat with me.
No problem.
Alright, well, you guys will be joining 100 Thieves in the playoffs of Masters Berlin. So far, we've seen absolute domination from all the NA teams. Sentinels will most likely be joining you guys there as well. FNS, tell me, what do you think stands behind victory of all those NA teams? What do you think is the difference that NA has that the other regions doesn't?
I think each of the teams that are representing NA here have a lot of experience on their roster and a lot of young talent as well. And I think that combination makes for a pretty deadly situation for us in terms of like good things happening and success. And I think that's why North American teams are very good. That being said, I don't know how far ahead or behind we are certain teams, so I have no clue because we've had so little time to scrim here. We've scrimmed like once against some of the top European teams, so until you play them in a match, you don't really know. But yeah, I'm really proud of the region so far.
All right, fantastic. All right, let's go back to that KRÜ matchup that you just came off of a win on. How have you adapted your team's play style to get ready for the matchup against KRÜ?
I wanted my players to have as much freedom as possible, and that kind of led a little bit to too many fights being taken by us and kind of sloppiness. So towards the second map, I decided to make sure that every player knew that they need to let me call and kind of just to relax and play their game, but just don't overextend ever. Because they have really good aim, and tactically, they're very easy to play against because they over-rotate so often, and they move around looking for information a lot. But if you don't give them the information or you don't give them the picks, toward the late round, they have a big weakness of just kind of falling apart because of misrotations and so forth. So when I noticed that in the demos, I kind of decided to exploit it.
Fair enough. All right, let's talk a little bit about the roster change that you guys had not too long ago. Obviously, you guys took on Ye from Nbox. As the IGL for Envy, tell me a little bit about the tactical changes that had to go into the team to accommodate Ye.
It's actually a very easy transition because it's a jet change. So a lot of the things that our old jet used to do, Mame, Ye just started doing them. You know what I mean? We just kind of, he added his own flair to it, you know, but at the end of the day, we were still running the same or similar defaults because we only had 5 days to prepare after we got him for the main qualifier to come here. And so we didn't like go too in-depth and strategy at all when it came to him. We kind of just showed him the basics, or I just showed him the basics of how we play and what we do. And then we used to use the scrims to make sure that he was on point with everything.
All right.
Yeah.
So one more thing about being the IGL. We see some of your guys popping off on the server. Like, for example, Crashies on Ascent was absolutely monstrous. I mean, he was ravaging on Sova, so
yeah,
that was great to see. As the IGL again, do you actually have a kind of a role in hyping your guys up to perform as they do? Or
no,
is that
they do that on their own. I need to chill them out.
Right.
I'm the guy that needs to calm them down. They do that on their own. They're very hyped players. They get into the game very easily. Like no one ever gets tilted or upset or depressed if we're down. We know we can come back, especially after yesterday's game. And games we've played prior, the qualifier even, we were always down 5-0, 6-0, and we always come back. So we know we have that in us. So we don't really tilt or we're not out of the game ever. But I'm mainly the person that calms people down, I think.
the calming person.
Yeah,
right.
like please don't peek, don't overfight, wait, let me call, stuff like that. So.
Oh, fantastic.
Yeah.
Well, it's been working out great for you guys so far. So, all right, on behalf of Running Back, thank you very much, Finesse. It's been great seeing you guys go so far and dominating. So all the best of luck in the playoffs, and hope you guys make it as far as you wish.
Thank you, man. Thanks, guys.
Thanks.